Testing, testing, testing. Alright, audio is good. We're going to combine these items here shortly. Alright, just going to give it another minute. So I'm going to combine a stolen diary page 1, 4 plates of metal, 25 wings of fury, 10 magical parchments, 1 ink, 5 taco ink, 8 magical texts, and 10 yellow ambers. That is the key combination to unlocking the stolen diary page 1, which will create an item called Garnet Foot Guards, which is the first known item from the diary quest as of now, and there's still 5 more stolen pages that need to be solved, as well as 6 original pages that still need to be solved, and the key combinations are in the millions and billions for the other pages without any future hints. So we're kind of stuck at this point. This is the latest possible thing you can do. So alright, here we go. So you add each item into the creation system, and then once everything is in there, including the diary page, you basically click OK. And by the way, before I do it, not to give you any kind of like hype, but I spent like 3 to 4 years on this particular part of the quest, but I messed up because I read an end mail that Stein sent me, which really wish he didn't send me, which the wording that he used kind of made it lean towards original diary page, because that's the page I was using to try this combo. And he said you were working on the original diary page, which in fact technically is true. I was working on that page. But the combination we actually were working on was for the stolen diary page, and Name was the one to actually think outside the box and try the stolen diary page 1 instead of the original page 1, with all the hints that myself and the rest of the community gathered together to narrow down the hints. I basically took all the hints that were released and people sent to me, and I narrowed it down to 6 potential combinations. And out of those 6 combos, Name was able to finally break the code with one of those 6 by using the stolen diary page. It's kind of funny, somebody actually told me, or asked me, about 3 months after the first hints were released, almost 3 years ago, if I used a stolen diary page 1, and I said no because Stein end-mailed me and said we were working on the original diary page. But now looking back, his reply is technically cryptic. It could mean both ways. He didn't technically say that was the page he was hinting on, he just said that's the one I was working on. So he technically didn't give anything away, but it misled me and the rest of the community a little bit. But anyways, it's neither here nor there. I'm just glad that Name was able to think opposite of that end mail and actually solve this so that we could all have a little bit of peace of mind. But this is kind of where we're at now, and we can't really go any further. Oh, hang on one second. And this video will be available after this stream is finished, so anybody can come and look at this later on as well. Alright, so, alright, let's do this. Alright, and just real quick before I combine them all, this is the text you get when you read the Stolen Diary page 1. Give it a few seconds for each one just so you can read it. This quest and all the information and all these texts are very dark and cryptic, and it's really that's why I love this quest so much, is because it's so legendary that it really just grasps your imagination to the point where you just want to know what's at the end of it, even though it's impossible at the moment. And again, you'll be able to watch this video afterwards, so you'll be able to read these if I'm going too fast. That's the last page. Alright, let's do this. Without further ado, alright, here's the magical thing that I wish would have happened 3 years ago, but better late than never. Boom! Garnet foot guards. Completely useless. Such a completely useless item at the moment, but they can potentially be combined in the future with the rest of the stuff to make unbelievable items. Hopefully. We'll see. I don't know, this quest came out over a decade ago, so who knows, this might be worse than wind armor for all I know. Alright, that's it. Wasn't all that exciting, actually, after you made it, I guess, but when you put 3 years of combinations in fail after fail after fail, making that was... I don't know if I could say it's worth the wait, but I'm just glad to be able to make those items finally. Or item, rather. So, thanks for watching, and like I said, once I end this stream, you will be able to rewatch this video. If anybody has any questions about the diary quest, feel free to whisper myself, Dark Crystal, Name, who has created a website for the diary quest. I think it's called Woodlands. You know what? It should be posted on the board. I'm not sure exactly the link, but it's Woodlands something, and it's a website that's dedicated to all the woodland stuff, and it's really great. So, I hope you enjoyed watching me create an item that has been 3 years in the making, not including the additional almost 10 years before that of all the hard work everybody put in to learn all the tier 1 items and all the other items. This quest is a mess of items, so we'll hopefully get some more hints soon, and we can move a little bit further along, hopefully. So, thanks for watching. I'm going to go ahead and end it now so that the video is rewatchable without anybody having to spend too long. Oh, it's woodlandstk.com. Thanks, Jorlin, for putting that in there. So, again, it's woodlandstk.com. If you need any additional information on the Woodlands Quest, that is a website that's dedicated to it, and that is built by Name, N-A-M-E, so you can feel free to contact him if you ever want any additional information, or myself, or Tessius, T-E-S-S-I-U-S. We've all been, you know, fairly pretty predominant on trying to make this quest get a little bit further along. Oh, and if you want to support helping get this quest off the back burner, Endmail Woney, post on the Rambling Thoughts board, post on the community board, post on the Dreams board, get the word out, get more people posting and end-mailing Woney so that we can get more action, because the more people that talk about it, the more people that pester Woney about it, the more likely we're going to get some hints on this. It's one of those things where the squeaky wheel is going to get the grease. So, again, just push, 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 post, 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 and end-mail Woney. Don't spam him. Just, you know, one post and one message should be fine. But the more people who do it, the better. So I will leave you with that, and have a great night. Thanks for watching.